What's up? So last night I was sitting at the truck stop over in Indiana. I forgot what city it was, but it's Decatur County, Indiana, right? So I'm sitting there chilling, hanging out, just playing on my phone, looking at random stuff because that's what I do because I was bored and have nothing else. Well, I couldn't think about nothing else that I wanted to do. So, and then all of a sudden, bam, my truck gets hit. And I get out and this dude is looking at me like, well, like looking at me basically saying, looking at me like, why was my truck in a parking spot between my lines? And I was like, what the hell? And then he offered me $500 to fix my truck. I was like, no, absolutely not. I felt terrible for the guy because he's only been driving for maybe a year, but that's not my problem. But it just sucks that he hit my truck. I haven't even made the first payment on my truck yet, and this dude has bumped into it. And what really irritated me was he only offered me $500. If he had said like $2,000 so I can fix it, and then like for my pain and suffering, because it was pain and suffering because I had to get out the truck and because I was relaxed. And anyone knows that whenever you've driven 600 miles and you're just sitting in your bunk, just sitting, see right there with a made up bed, just sitting there chilling, and then all of a sudden you got to get up and deal with all this malarkey. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys exactly what happened. It's bad, but it's not that bad. But it just sucks that I have to deal with it, and I don't want to have to deal with it. So when I'm gonna be home for like I'm going home like what, Monday, Tuesday or something. I'm gonna be home for like 2 weeks. But this is messing with my home time, like hanging out with my family and friends and doing stuff, because I'm gonna have to go take this truck to the shop in order to get fixed. And I want to get it done while I'm at home, so I'm not losing money or revenue while I'm on the road when I can be running loads. So yeah, these are the things that people don't think about whenever you decide to drive truck and buy your own trucks and all this stuff. But I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about, which sucks ass. So yeah, here we go right here. See, I'm sitting back here. I was sitting like right here, just hanging out, chilling. And then this dude, this is what I got to deal with. Like it's right here, and all that up there. Scratch the paint on the cab. It's just, I feel like it's because people don't care. And if you would have saw the way he was setting up to back into his spot, you'd have been like, just, what are you doing, guy? Like, what are you doing? He was like, okay, so most of the time when you park, you go out and you turn out and then you angle back this way. He was angled straight to the side of my truck. His cab was still pointing straight this way, and his trailer was straight back this way. No turning of the wheel or nothing. It was just like, what are you doing? And it was quite obvious that he didn't get out to look to make sure that he wasn't hitting my shit. So yeah, and anyone know, like I tell everyone, man, if you're unsure of how you're parking and that you're going to hit, if you're not going to hit something, just get out and look at the shit to make sure you're not going to bump into nothing. Because it sucks. And he offered me $500. Just like, oh no, the shop is only going to charge you a couple $100 because they're just going to paint it. I was like, Doc, you got to replace that whole freaking fairing right there, the whole thing. And then you got to repaint the cab, which is a whole nother mess. Like, this sucks. Now I got to ride down the road looking, and this is off the cab a little bit because it's supposed to be flush. I'm gonna show you on the other side, but it's supposed to be flush against there. Just, it's supposed to be flat. Now I got dents and this bullshit. But I'm gonna show you how it's supposed to look on the other side. Man, it's just, you see how this is like flush, like how flush it is. It's just straight down. But my shit, he just had to bump into me. Just, God, I wish people would take seriously as a truck driver. If you're unsure that you're going to make it into the slot that you're trying to get in, just get out and look to make sure you're not hitting someone. Because if you hit, like, say if I would have had one of those nice W900s that don't have the cab extenders on it, he would have dented the whole cab on my truck. Like, all this would have been dented, all of it. And that can almost total your truck, depending on what year it is and how old it is and all that stuff. How old it is and, like, I don't know, like other stuff that goes along with it. But please, as a truck driver, everyone, because I try to get everybody to drive trucks because I enjoy it so much. But if you're unsure, please just get out and look to make sure that you're not hitting someone else's equipment. brief about it, come on. But just please do that for me. Like, subscribe, and just pay attention. See you guys later.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Let me tell you straight up, homie, this story's not rehearsed. Done my share of drogas, but with this I'm feeling cursed. Done a little tiempo, paid for my crime. Got out on healthy, now parole's going just fine. Smoke a little yesca, no more black sand. Gotta feed me holly, cause now I'm an honest man.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
Met a chick named Anna on my way to work one day. She had me hypnotized, I tried to pull away. Fine little morena, black on black, even her eyes. Yeah, homie, she's a fine one, but the devil in disguise. Handed me a bendo, dropped the substance on some for y'all. She lit the flame as I inhaled, the dragon just uncoiled.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man.
It's 3 days later and I haven't been to work. She's left me stranded with cold chills and violent jerks. Thinking of a come up quick so I can feed my habit. I saw this guy at the ATM, now it's time to chase that dragon. Ran up on this vato as he gets close to his car. I was in full stride when the cops rolled by, hit this vato with my balls.
Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man. Sugar boom boom, I'm chasing dragons. This dragon's got my hand. Sugar boom boom, out robbing people, but I'm an honest man.